evening, everybody. As our first meeting masked up tonight, and we've just concluded our August meeting. And just for those who are interested in council meetings, we have another one on next Tuesday evening, so not long to wait for our next meeting. Three items of note in tonight's meeting were we've endorsed recommendations from border communities and councils regarding the movement across the border that we feel that many communities are being badly disadvantaged, and we would like to see this appeased so that there is no financial and physical and mental effects on these communities that sit on either side of the border, particularly for movement of many people who just only need to cross the border to attend their workplace or to go home or to look at their livestock if they happen to have properties on either side of the border. At the moment, that's not working very well, so we'd like to see that sorted and as quickly as possible. The airport master plan, finally, it was something that as a group of councillors, when we first started this period of council 4 years ago, that was high on the list, but somewhere along the way it got left behind, and all credit to Anthony Basford, our CEO, for the fact that he has resurrected it, and through a lot of work has got this to this stage where we have endorsed the airport master plan before this council period ends. It's a big amount of work. It's a great document, and it's also so as the CASA requirements are met. They have made some new rules and regulations around airports, and part of this plan is to qualify us and keep us in step with the CASA requirements, because particularly our Bairnsdale Airport, which uses has a lot of medical assistance flying in and out with the air ambulance, and that those choppers bring in medicos to our region as well as taking patients away, is vital to our regions. And finally, an item that almost slipped my mind: we have passed the budget, and there was so much work went into this budget this year due to all the things that had happened to us as a region, both for the bushfires, for the drought, and for now COVID. What an effect it's had on our region. So we as a group of councillors look at this budget as not only being incredibly responsible, but the injection with such a large capital works program, what an economic driver that will be for our community in this next 12 months, where local people will gain employment from the injection of funds through council and projects that are needed and will be appreciated by our residents, and the fact that will be mostly done by local, will almost entirely be done by locals, that will keep this money moving around in our community where it is so desperately needed, and the fact that it will be a stimulus to our economy for this next 12 months and beyond is something that we've been, desperately needed. So I applaud the work of our finance officers, led by Liz Collins, for this budget. There is also a zero rate increase, which we've managed to be able to achieve that with carefully using the funds that have come in from from government in terms of relief through the fires, and as I said, it's just produced an outcome that I think this is the best budget in the entire 4 years.